The next step to hacking travel using credit card rewards is manufactured spending. This is a term, a buzzword that you may be familiar with from going on credit card forums, right? The whole point is when you sign up for these credit cards, like I mentioned earlier, right? Like I signed up for the Hilton Honors, Amex, the Marriott Rewards Visa, Chase Visa card, the MasterCard from American Airlines, AA Advantage, right? All these different cards. Usually they don't just give you the points, right? They don't go be like, oh, you just signed up, thanks for your business, here are the points. No, they first make you work for it, right? So usually they have a minimum spending threshold, right? So I know with mine, I think for the Marriott Rewards it was about 3 grand, $3,000. And that's a lot for some people, right? So with me, one way to hack that minimum spending, some people have different ways of doing it. Some people buy different gift cards. Like you may just go to a CVS, just buy a PayPal gift card, right? And the whole point is you're basically paying yourself, right? You're buying something that you can redeem later for something tangible like cash, right? That way you qualify for the minimum spending, but you still get to keep the money, right? So some people just go to grocery stores and buy gift cards, right? They may buy a vanilla gift card for those Amex or those Visa gift cards or prepaid gift cards, right? So imagine going out there getting a gift card for $500 with your credit card, getting those $500 spend put on your credit card and getting the points for that, right? Because once you have to get $3,000, right? So you have to go out there and buy like 6 credit cards, right? Some stores want to let you buy two at the same time, right? So some people out there busy hustling, getting like going to stores 3 times just to get different gift cards to qualify for the minimum spend, so they can get those hotel points or those travel miles, right? So that's one way of doing it. But I myself don't really do that. One hack I found to be a lot better is to pay myself, right? So I pay myself using different apps or websites like PayPal, Square, Venmo, right? So I find this a lot more efficient, right? So what I did, since I run a business, I had a freelancing business, I'll just create an expense as a customer, right? Send it to myself and just pay myself, right? So I just pay myself 3 grand. I just kind of right just kind of manufacture an expense saying, yeah, I had to consult for whatever, right? I'm not sure if how this is something you should kind of keep on the low, right? Don't go out there telling the whole world, right? Maybe this video goes viral, who knows, right? But anyway, right? You pay yourself, and you basically the money goes back into your bank account, but you get the expense on your credit card, and you end up getting the rewards points, right? So since you're getting the money back, you aren't really losing that much money. All you're really paying is the 3% credit card fee, right? So on 3 grand, right? Just do the math, right? But the question is though, right? You have to calculate and see if it's worth it, right? So for example, if you're gonna spend on your credit card and you end up paying $150 credit card fee, but the points you're getting for the hotel or for the flight are like are worth $1,000, right? Like paying $150 to get $1,000 worth of credit, maybe it's worth it for you, right? So you have to do the math and see if it's worth it. Sometimes it's going to be worth it, sometimes it won't be worth it, right? So, but this is what I do, right? I use apps like PayPal and Square and Venmo, right? They're very, very easy. You don't have to go out there in a grocery store trying to buy different prepaid gift cards to manufacture your spend. You can just do it by yourself, right? And very, very easy. Right? To a point, I mean, like one time I've done, well, this wasn't really for credit cards, just more for me borrowing money from my card to invest in cryptocurrencies, right? Because I do that on, if you guys follow me, you guys should know that by now, right? But I borrowed 20 grand from my credit card to invest in cryptos. Now, mind you, it was a no interest credit card, right? With like, I didn't pay interest. I don't have to pay interest for 12 months, right? So I kind of use that as a way to kind of borrow money quickly and pay it back, right? Without any interest. But anyway, we're getting off track. But that's the whole idea, right? Manufacture your spend. So whatever credit cards you're applying for that have any minimum spending threshold, you can get past that by just paying yourself, right? So for example, for you guys, if you guys don't get it, let me break it down super detailed for you guys, right? You can get your credit card. Let's say it's an Amex, Hilton Amex. To get your 50 or your 80,000 points, you have to spend 3 grand within 3 months. All right, so what you do is you can get your credit card, go on PayPal, Venmo, whatever, send a request. Because PayPal, for example, right? With PayPal, you can ask somebody for money by just typing in their email. Right? So create a second email just for this, right? don't use your actual email, because that's tied to your PayPal. Create a second email you have and send a request for 3 grand to that email. Then you come with your credit card, right? Pretending you're the other dude, right? Even though it's you, right? And you pay that expense, right? So PayPal is gonna give you the 3 grand minus the 3% fee or whatever, right? So they'll put that money in your bank account because PayPal is tied to your bank account. Once you have that money in your bank account, you then pay your credit card at the end of the month with that money, plus a 3% fee. Right, so that's how it works. That's breaking it down to a super simple level, right? That's how manufactured spending works. Now, go out there and try this with other cards. I'm not sure if this still works with some cards or some apps, right? So if it's not working for you, maybe that app has found out that glitch, that hack, that loophole, right? So I'm not sure. It was working for me last time I tried with Square, right? So I'm not sure about PayPal or Venmo anymore, but it should work. It should still work.